sunshine, coming to you. This is going to be take 3 with this one. I told the powers to be, I'm getting this message out today. I'm getting this message out today. So I got 2 things that, what time is it? Yeah, I got 2 things that I want to. So it's going to be a series of interviewing people who are close to the karmics. This is going to be today. They're going to be back to back. Hopefully I can do this in 30. This is what I want to do. 30 minutes with this, 30 minutes that. First person I'm going to talk to is the BFF. I tried talking to the other day. I had it, light went out, whatever, extra stuff like that. And I told Spirit I'm not going to tolerate that this time. So we're going to have this conversation with this. Maybe that one that I talked to, the information. Sometimes when that happens, it's like something about it wasn't on key, on point about that. And it maybe is not at that time that you might understand it and be able to receive it. So we're going to try again. If she comes back up again, then that's the one who's talking about that. I understood what that one was talking about as far as that one. She pretty much, that BFF, just real quickly what I was doing, was talking from the perspective of she knew her before she turned karmic-y. And so we're going to see which one is going to talk today. As far as this. Okay, so this person here is, and I might release, I still have it, but it's not incomplete. I got the solution, the beginning and the solution to her, and I might smash them together to say that's like a rough draft of her with that one. So that one would be like the rough cut of talking to that first friend there. She might have several best friends too, because most time if you like me, I got several best friends. I don't just have one bestie. So that might be one. So I might look in there and kind of piece them together because the lights went out, and then I had to also go and do the playground experience. So I'll piece it together, and again, we'll see if this is a different friend that comes up, step up to the plate. Okay, so this one says, I am ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. So this one she's a person who goes with the flow. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is inside job. This one, she goes with the flow. So she's kind of easy going. But this one also, she's got her own money. She's got her own money. She ain't out there looking for no man to help her make it that way. Queen of the outsides. I have arrived where I will be in love. So when I read this, first thing comes to mind with me, this person has somebody already. So she's fine. But she's kind of considered an outsider, because she's not doing like what everybody else is going. She's not with the current of everybody else. She kind of goes against. So this person, again, she's creative. She goes with the flow. This is the best friend. So you can picture who this might be with the karmic. I don't know if this is the karmic's best friend. She's got her own money. She's telling me already. I can see her like she dressed always. She got the designer stuff. You ain't got to worry about her. And she said thank you, and she got her own bae. She's like, I got my bae, so I ain't worried about looking at nobody else's. I got my bae. She feels like I have arrived. Like, bitch, I have arrived. It's like, I have arrived. Don't worry about me. And I don't care if I don't fit into your model size or your model or who it is like that, because I may be with you in the stream and I may not be with you. I'm my own person. Okay, so she comes in very strong, this one here. That other friend, she kind of had like a energy. So maybe that's why they was like, no. But she knew her. So she might have been, I'm kind of a little bit more funny. Maybe the energy is a little bit better. She's kind of like that quiet friend. She's kind of quiet. How do you view, okay, do it again. How do you view, too many cards. How do you, okay, this child said, nah, this came out too. What's this? How do you view the karmic? This karmic feminine. She says she's consumed by family. She's underneath peer pressure. Look like her family is making her offer this cup to this divine masculine, and knowing it's empty, it ain't nothing. He ain't even looking at her. She's somewhere else. That goes by the bestie, the shy friend that talked yesterday. She's like, I looked at him and see, well, I'm gonna release it. It's gonna be a rough draft. of that one. On that one, I'll release it. That's another best friend. That one's the quiet one I call. And she was saying when she looked at the divine masculine, she said she always could tell he always thinking, like he's always scheming, like he looking the way out of the situation. Is something that's going on with that one. She gave the dirt about what was going on too in the whole thing as well. Oh Lord, have mercy. I might have to kind of almost combine some of them. She gave the 411 on their situation too as well. Yeah, immortal. Like she's refusing to let it die. This is what she's saying. She's got to have some discipline right now. She's saying again, some training, consistency, and practicing. She keeps on to her, like she's saying, she's playing like this, this is a cello, this sad song with this, and she's consistently hitting the same note over and over again. This is a black cat. Black cat came in, the other young lady's friends there. This black cat was just thinking, like, because we're Jacksons, we don't think any kind of way. This is the same way we do it. The other friend said that she thought that it was like, she was more so, family put in her head about this family, about this fairy tale, Cinderella story in her head as well. This one here is she just keeps on playing. She says she's got to learn how to be more disciplined. She's like, she got to be like me, child. You know, I go out there, I'm a hustler, I make it happen. You know, and this stuff like that. I made my guy happen, my bae. I made it happen, but she's like, it's different. It's like, you know, it's like, to me, it's like she said, I willed it to be so. You making it to be so. It's a difference between how I get my hustle with that. Ancient, she says ancient. Again, this, what she said, baby, what I'm saying by ancient is this thing is ancient history here. You know, stuff is dying around you, and you still trying to play a flute, trying to play a song with things that's dying around here. And she said she even dying while she's in this. She said right now she need to be able, she said she could see her friend even kind of checking like, do I really want this? You know, I'm trying to be like the queen of the castle. Do I actually want this crown? She wants her to exercise free will in that. You got to be your own person, boo. This is what she's saying. You got to be your own person. You got to be free-spirited. You got to start with a clean slate over here. She's got this like line here, which to me again is also saying this ego. You got to put that ego down, because really the path to what's going on with you is really clearly in black and white. Things are dying around here. This knowledge that you have, or this family tree here, that you kind of, to me, this is what it's looking like to me. It's dying. Whatever it is that you call yourself keeping on and carrying on in this whole situation, this ain't going to work for where you are. Says also, clear, what's the whole overall energies into their relationship that you see your bestie in with this divine masculine? Slow moving. Now I know in the traditional tarot, this Knight of Wands is one of the slow moving knights. This man is saying methodical. They're planning, they're plotting. This best friend is saying the same thing as the quiet best friend has said there, which is this divine masculine is planning and plotting. She feels it. She sees that energetically through spirit. That it is. It's some flames here. Someone's putting a flame to his behind to get him to actually moving, so he could be able to have this action. This here, to me, when I see lightning come from the sky, this looks like to me that's called divine intervention. Lightning is going to strike his behind, which is going to get him into gear. In the meantime, she's saying Six of Coins. When you talk about this material things, she's like, my friend needs to be fixed. She needs help, because it's something she's distorted And as far as when it comes to this, I'm thinking about even about this coins, about this way she's looking at money. I'm gonna have to put this on. The way she's looking at money has got to change. Excuse me for 1 second. It's got to change as well. Interest is the man and the woman now as well. Helping to put the shine the light on her. Let me get the where's the book at? Did I put it out? Here it is. I didn't put it in there. I put it with the rest of the books. Thank you. Excuse me 1 second. Ugh. Because it is. Because it is cold down here. That air get the pumping down here. It don't play no games. Okie dokie. And the zip. Like, you running? Yeah, I'm running for something. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ugh. See back there in this back. It's not all the way down. Okay. So now let's see. Knight of Wands. I already said I want the 6 of coins. Coins is in the back. They say astrological. Now, this could be, I like these because they tell you, this involves a Taurus and a Libra or a Virgo and a Capricorn for the 6 of coins, okay? The Knight of Wands. This involves a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't matter where it's at there. Again, this Knight of Wands, I'm going to talk about that one. It says the Knight of Wands is a youngster in bloom of manhood. So that means that this divine masculine is coming up. He is growing. He holds the fertile wand of mobility in his left fist. His other hand guides the 3-legged horses. In Danish legend, when the 3-legged horses dances in the meadows, the Nisses people, the elves, or the pixies disappear. So she getting ready to make this power move here. This is what I'm picking up. Next thing here, this 6 of coins. This is the princess of the mountains and valleys of Echo. She sits. This is 6. No, that's page. Sorry, I'm on the wrong page. I'm sorry. The artwork for the 6 of coins was inspired by an event that occurred when I was on a tour of the countryside. One day I went roller skating after a good long run. That's funny, I got this 10K on. I took a last view over this field. Suddenly I landed on my back with my right arm broken. My friends brought me to the hospital, and as I stared up at the big lamp over the operating table, I realized I was looking at 6 illuminating coins. Knowing the interpretation of the cards at the time, I stored up the inspiration in my memory. When I was able to use my right hand again, the 6 of coins was painted straight away in the drawing board. This to me, when it says, again, it's not in reverse, but right now it's like she needs the help of her friends. This is like she said. She thought she was doing good. She thought she was having a good run at this in this relationship. And what comes up with this is that she's saying that it's fine, like you at the operating table. Something has got to be fixed. Something's got to shine a light on you, which is at 6, again, about love. 6 means love, and there's light shining on in that area to help you to understand that something needs to be fixed. And especially when he said he got up there and he remembered that happening too. His right hand, the right one is also, right for us is the right hand is the hand of, is the man, left hand is the hand of God. So again, something about man has to kind of work with that, because again, that's got to be fixed. Left, right. It's God. He's got to be able to fix that. That's right hand is God. Right hand is God, left hand is man. On that one. So that's got to be, that kind of ideology has got to be fixed as far as how she's making that connection with God as well. Yeah, she says she's got to be fixed about this. Well, she thinking everything going fine, but it's not. That's the same thing like this. All I see on this card here to reap to me is denial. What's going on with the energies with this? 30 minutes. Clear. Attachment. Again, she's attached to this false person, this false ideology, whatever it is. To me, since this thing is here is chained to the earth, because you got heaven and earth, there's no connection of heaven and earth here. It's just more so earthly attachment. So that means she's attached to material things. According to that, she said that's her problem now, this material things. I have it, but she's like, I have a balance to everything like that. Here's almost she's talking about, you can't do me. You can't do me. You don't know what I did to get here to do me. So, you know, but I know one thing, what you're doing ain't going to help you be able to do me. I'm like, okay. So, that ain't going to lead you. You going down the wrong way. Okay, so let's see. Clear. Ooh, stop. Says she's got to learn about forgiving and learning. She's saying she's really upset with this divine masculine. But she said, really tell you honestly, she's more upset with herself. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present life. She's like, she's got to go through this so that when she's to prepare her and get her ready for the love of her life right now. But she don't want to forgive and learn. She understands that, again, she's moving into the energies of understanding. This is going to help her to understand why it is important to forgive the divine masculine, or to forgive people, period. She says she's got like a little bad thing about forgiving people. And this here in this relationship, it's going to help her to be able to learn how to do that in this, about forgiving and learning as well. Oh, I didn't say that one. I should have left it open. Yeah, that's better. Okay, by forgiving and learning. This is going to help her to be able to do that. Help her be able to stand on a platform, become more stronger in her resilience, more stronger as to who she is as a feminine too, because before she looks like, to me, she was dancing to everybody else's too. She's pretty much dancing not to everybody's tune. This family pressure is such a big thing to her that it's also getting her to the point that it's like, where is she getting satisfied in it? She's offering an empty cup to a man that look like, I ain't even thinking about giving you no time of day. My sights are elsewhere. And she's giving out this empty cup just because of what the family is telling her to do. That's why I said we're going to talk to the mom or somebody, that family member that understands there as well. To understand that it's time. This is divine time. This is time to go to card. So again, she's got to release these things so she can be able to ascend to go up higher as well. And so this is where she is, the number 30, trying to get into alignment, got that 0, got that God force behind her to say that she's got to get into alignment of things as well. What does this person think about this situation? Clear. That again, this person again to me says like she's a sex shooter. This one is in here because again it's the thrill. She getting her own self off in this. The quiet girl said the same thing. Said that she getting off. She only wants to satisfy herself, and this is herself. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else helping to satisfy her. It's just like, forget it, I'll do it. Forget it, I'll do it. After a while, you get tired of it. It's like, well, where do I get somebody else that's going to really give me the thrill or stimulate me? That could do for so long, but that can't keep and sustain you as well. She's saying also it's something that's kind of telling her, that's pushing her. And it's not a good thing that's talking to her and giving her that things, whatever. It's a negativity, a negative influence. Could be by people, or it could just also be just listening to ego or spirit or something like that that's negative, that's keeping her in that thing too. Again, she's like this, the Sheila E. card, the glamorous life. Want to live the glamorous life. This is where she is. She's like all this pampering, the divine masculine waiting on her. That same thing like the best friend has said too. as well, like all this stuff, putting in that kind of position here, like at all this extra attention. This is what's going on. What's really actually going on? Did I bring that card out? Oh, Lord. I'm going to have to move y'all for a second. It's going to shift the whole thing, too. You didn't see my face. You know how I look. But, yeah. So, okay. So, now we're looking more at the cards. That's fine. Clear. What's actually going on? To me, this is martyrship. She sees her girlfriend sacrificing herself. And they're saying that this fire underneath there is the passion. She's getting burned up by the passion, but at the same time, she's even burning herself up, and she's not getting really being passionate about stuff. That came out in her friend's thing. Talk about the passion. What you think about their connection? According to this, seems like she said like the divine masculine is making her to kind of to remain open to it. But the camel ain't going nowhere. He didn't sat down. So there's no forward movement in there. Like he got his heart and she got her heart thing that she got wrapped around there looking at each other. But at the same time, he's supposedly... That's an interesting position here. Why his leg up like that? And she's stepping on his foot, too. It's almost like I'm trying to act like I'm passionate, but at the same time, it looked like he's kind of like kicking her at the same time. And that's what it looked like to me. That's why I'm picking up. It's like, and she like, I'm stepping on your foot, so you can't make no forward action either. Like, you know, sucker, you ain't moving. And he at the same time, like, it to me is like also trying to like push her and like push her too at the same time. It's like, go. Like, I'm trying to give her the kick, but at the same time, I'm trying to nurture her. This is entanglement for real here. I know you people tired of you, but I'm going to use it because this is the best way to describe their energies. And she holding on to him at the same time, but it's like it's an interesting twist of you can't go nowhere. He got his legs saying get out of here and go, but at the same time I'm nurturing you because I need you, and she like I'm holding on to you so you can't go. So this is some energy right here that's got to kind of it's got to go. It's got to look. Let me look and see what the book says. Is that here? What is that? And it's got a moon right there. It's an illusion about how we are together. But at the same time, it's like she like he trying to kick her out too. This is what I'm saying. XV113. The moon is fantasies. That's why I said this moon right here. It's a fantasy. 13 of Cups. Do though that's not swords. Where the cups at? Coins. Hold on 1 second. Cups 13. But that ain't going. 13 is a death. It might be some kind of way. I'm picking up, and that's kind of like stretching it and nurturing and sensitivity there to each other's needs. They are nurturing, they are getting what they need from each other, which is that codependency. And that's what she's picking up. Not in no good way as well. Do I really want to mess with this one? I think that's overkill on that one. Let's look and see. I want to see about, yeah, this is what it is. What's the dark shadow that's going on? I think that's overkill. I'll look back at that again and see about that. But I don't think it got anything to do with that right now. Clear, because I want to get into what's going on in this situation. What's her shadow? Triumph of lies, that she lying, she's really dying in this situation. She done tried on so many identities, personas there that she really can't get into her queen status till she deal with that. Also that she's calling the shadow she don't know, but she's calling the storm. She want out of this. She's calling the storm. She wants something to get a shake-up to actually happen. This is what she's saying. What kind of actions is taking place in their relationship? Clear, tell me about that. What kind of actions? This came out in the best friends one the first time I did it, but I don't think it caught it on tape. It went out. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so we got the 5 of Swords here again. What did it say in the book? That book fell down. Would have fell down. Five of Swords, dishonor. Facing difficult choices, playing with fire, not being able to hold back. Casanova had a relationship with Leon Nelda, the daughter of Donna, whatever, and maybe of Casanova himself. Oh, ew. That's incest right there. You banging like that, don't know who he, if that might have been his child. Oh my God. Dishonor. So right now, you know, yeah, they playing with fire because I think it's playing fire because again, ain't neither one of them actually making any kind of movements. He's still playing into this, trying to satisfy this karmic's needs here. As well, and the divine master is acting like I see he's behind her back there. He ain't even really touching her. He's just really actually just being there, and she being satisfied just by him being there. But again, that dishonor jumped off that page when I seen that, and facing difficult choices. Not being able to hold back because they really ain't really not being able to hold back as far as it's like really their true feelings here, because that goes back to again this plan. I guess in some ways she's asking also, I'm picking this up, asking for some help from divine to call in this storm, these towers to actually happen, because look like neither one of them have no willpower when it comes to this. It's like they keep on still feeding into this. This is the conflict. I know it's bad, but they say loving you is wrong. I don't want to be right. So it ain't no love. Being within and being without you. Some don't want to be right. Something like that. Whatever it is like that. It's like I don't want to be in here, but I still don't know how to kind of get out of this energy that we have here. Because again, that's why I'm asking for the call on the storm. Where the card I just got here. Can you tell me about what's actually going on here, please? Well, it's 28. Some spirit told me to say 40. Most of the time it's 40. Y'all can hang it to that. Clear. Can you show me what's actually happening here? What's going on here? It's imprisonment. Not really playing small. Somebody feeling like they small. Don't have really a way or willpower to get out this situation. Also, I feel like they had something going on in the distance where they really want to lay anchor. They've been dreaming and visioning this. What do you mean by that? Who is this we talking about? Expectations. That's a masculine's hand. So again, what's happening here again? This masculine is in prison, knows that what's going on, knows that he wants to lay anchor someplace else, been having vision and dreaming, because I would say that the divine masculine feels that the divine feminine has expectations, like she's waiting for the divine masculine to come home. What else? What's going on with this, your friend though? You tell me about the masculine. You see what's going on with that. Okay, she's received the message. Okay. What else is going on with your karmic, with your friend, with your best friend? She knows that the divine, two ways, knows that the divine masculine wants to become an official person, like he's really, but she wants to be an official person. She wants to stop playing like she is this fake person, this other persona. She done tried on different things here, this attachment, and she wants to really become official. She wants to stand in her truth. She knows she's got battle scars, like she's owned where she is right now. She served the time, she's earned the medals. And so now she knows her next move is that, again, adjudication. She's got to seek justice in this. Justice could also be in the form of her actually going to have to go to court, especially if they are in some kind of contractual thing, marriage or business partners or whatever that's got a contract. Understand this also represents to me divine intervention. She's called on it when she's called on the storm. She says this is also representative of divine intervention. What else? Because she's called on this divine intervention because why? Because she's maturing. She's getting there. She ain't matured all the way, but she's getting there. But I also see like this is a mother role here too, is playing because of the mother role. Maybe she's starting to see that the mother, whatever she had said in here, is not really helping her, because maybe this mother had given her some kind of type of advice, to stay on in there. And she's like, well, I don't know. She got a eyebrow raised about the whole situation. I'm starting to get my eyebrow raised about her too as well, because I don't know if this has really led me anywhere by staying in this marriage by listening to her advice. So she's saying again, now I'm really got my eyes on the prize. I want to really become like he's saying trophy wife, but I want to be somebody else's trophy on this one. Okay, is there anything else you want me to tell me about this situation? Again, sudden wealth, she understands that this is in reverse. I'm going to call it like it is. Sudden wealth was usually like downloads from spirit. For this one, I'm seeing that she has, again, two ways. She's now getting downloads about what's going on in the situation, because she's understanding that right now there is the wealth has dried up by being in this situation with the divine masculine. Understanding that she's now moving into bad health. Maybe mentally her health is getting bad, psychologically, spiritually. Things are turning bad now for her. About this marriage thing here, this came in reverse, about this serious commitment, not really having maybe a serious commitment with him, but really looking at this serious commitment with them is now on the table. I got to start looking at it, because again, she's looking for source to give her that handout to help her out, to be able to do this. It's like this opportunity. She's waiting for the spirit source to give her that, because she understands that the divine masculine on his mind has been this divine feminine has been on his mind. He has been being creative and super duperly creative about doing things. So if it was the one that like I did the reading about the divine masculine, she's stalking or whatever, this is continuation with that one. He's being creative and finding ways how to go around that. It's just like, that ain't stopping me from this. And the thing is poverty. She's staying in here, she's becoming bankrupt. This is because of some of these childhood things, that tools have been given to her to help clean up where she's at. It's not really actually working. Here's that black cat again. Again, the way of thinking, this is the Jackson way. The Jackson way done got her into this. And then she's feeling like really some people done got over like a fat rat. Got over her like a fat rat in this whole situation, and her needs is not being met in this. Okay, so tell me, what are some things in which you feel that could be able to help her? What she needs to surrender? Bam. You see me bring it out of the box. She said she got to stop, she got to surrender people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself, dude. Focus on your own happiness. Bump what mama want. Mama ain't in the situation. And focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. She's like, look at me. I don't be doing that. I'll go to my own drum. Either you getting with it or you ain't. And if you ain't, well then bye, boo-boo. Because that's it. This how I roll. This how I got. You see, I got bait. It's me and bait. We like Bonnie and Clyde. I ain't getting a bump about nobody else. If they are for Team Bait, I'm the one that rock with Team Bait. So, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've heard you. Very much. This girl, this is one that wanted to be clapping like. I be clapping it up like, I don't give a fuck about what you want. Like some of her theme song, like, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care about that. That's her thing. She's like, I don't. And that's what helped me. That's why I live more of a stress life free. Because I ain't caring about what nobody else is thinking. Boo. I just don't. That's not me. I wish you could get like me. Get like Mike. Some things in life change. You got to leave. Leaving. I'm leaving. Leaving. On that midnight train to Georgia. She said, that's what's got to change. You got to leave, boo. I'm sorry. He is not good for you. This situation is not good for you. So she said what got to do is she's got to leave. It's black and white. You got to it's black and white about the changes and the transformation that's got to actually happen. You got to follow your bliss. When I see cards there with the roses very pink, light pink, that means you're not, especially if you want to get into love, but also you got to get into following your bliss. And when you follow your bliss, that's where your love is at. And it's not as strong as I would like it to be. Again, her heart chakra is down, and I can stand that from being in this situation with the divine masculine. I can see where she's coming from on that one. So what is the message that she wants to leave here for her? Lord have mercy. She did this chick like, baby, please, baby, bye. Clear. He ain't worth that. I'm sorry, he just ain't. He doing too much. He said, kids say, he doing too much. Then she said, this came right out here. She said, just walk away. What's her message to you? She's saying, everyone could use a little fucking break. I told you. She said, I don't give a... this is... I'm sorry. She said, you got to walk away from it, sister. I'm sorry. So this is the view of the best friend here. Writing is all on the wall for her. She's like, you got to go. You just got to go. I forgot what the other best friend's her solution was on that one. But this is it. All right, then. If you would like to know about, especially if this seems like this is your person's karmic best friend and you familiarize with them and understand where they are, and you really want to get a eye-opening into your divine counterpart and really see where they're coming from. And some of you all say, I'm on the fence. I don't know if he's going to be able to move or whatever's going on, and you really want their side. Treat yourself to a love letter. Just $14 where I type into the energies with your divine person. See how they feel about the situation. They'll tell you about their role and what's actually happening with them as well. So make sure that you get you one. Treat yourself with one. Even if you got one again, you might want to kind of check and see again, because sometimes the energies, they do change. And so if you got one before, you're always welcome to come back and get another one. Go to Divineunisouls11.co and get your own one. And the commercial for it follows right after this. As always, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago. Love you.